Hi Scorpio, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you've been here before, welcome. If you're new to the channel, then what I normally do is let flip, fly, fall, 5, 6, 7 tarot cards. Take a look at that. Are we looking at life, love, career, health? And then clarify with various oracle cards. And the first card that came up was the 5 of Wands, which makes me think there's not a whole lot of forward movement. And the Princess of Wands is in the reverse position, which is also about moving forward, but in the reverse position. So that's like two cards that are telling me that you are like stagnant and standing still, and it's like paralyzed. Okay, so that's the word that I'm feeling is paralyzed. We don't have just like one card that's like not letting you move forward. We have two cards that's making me think that you're not moving forward, and it's like you want to, but you're like literally paralyzed. The High Priestess is a very spiritual being, and it's like you want to be that person. You want to be that spiritual person who knows it all, has it all, does it all, the flow, you know, the people that you see in your life that you admire that seem to have it all going on. And you want to be that person. You're just not there yet. And it's like, so what? Let's figure out what's stopping you. Let's get some more. Something needs to come to an end first. Something needs to come to an end before you can move forward. So let's keep going, and then we'll figure out what needs to come to an end. What needs to come to an end? Do I want all these? Yeah, they fell out, so let's take them. The Sun in the reverse position. The Wheel of Fortune and the 7 of Pentacles. Okay, so the Sun is, okay. So this feels to me like it's like when the sun shines. I'll do it when the sun shines. Oh my God, here we go. It's just an excuse. It's like more excuses. It's like something has to end. And I'm like, literally the feeling I'm getting is like going, I'll do it when the sun shines. It's cloudy out today, so when the sun shines, I'll do it. Okay. And the Wheel of Fortune is not going to move forward unless you get rid of those excuses. Everything that you want is right there in front of you. It's like the tree is ripe with fruit. All you have to do is go outside and pick the damn fruit. But you're like, I need to wait till the sun shines so I can go out, so I can see the fruit better. The fruit will look better if the sun is shining, so I'm just going to stay inside right now while it's cloudy, it's raining out, you know? It's like, let's just make up 100 other excuses of why you don't want to go outside and grab the fruit off the tree. That's why you're paralyzed, is you're still making up excuses. So let's figure out, okay, so fear is the reason we make up excuses. But before we get into the fear, I'm going to get into the emotional side of this. Because sometimes if we can understand where the emotions are coming from, we can get to the fear, or I can get to the fear with knowing what the emotions are. So let's discuss the emotions that are coming up with this feeling paralyzed, waiting for the sun to shine before you go out and grab the fruit off the tree before it rots on the ground. Because it's there. It's like, I feel like I'm like, it's there. It's waiting for you. You have to quit making up excuses. All right. What emotions are Scorpios dealing with right now that is stopping them from moving forward? I need cards. Good Lord, that one went off great. You're not feeling grateful enough. Okay, that was in the reverse position. So you do not feel grateful for what you have. Okay. So why would you, okay, sorry. All right. If you don't feel grateful for what you already have, what makes me think you're going to feel grateful when you go out and pick a big old bushel basket of beautiful apples? You're not going to be grateful for those either. You need to get grateful for what you have now. That's one of the reasons you're stuck. Okay, here we go. If you move forward and this big, beautiful basket of apples that you go out and pick still doesn't satisfy you, then what are you going to do? That is a fear. That is a literal fear. And I understand what fear of success means now. I used to hear that when I was younger, fear of success. And I'm like, what the fuck is fear of success? Who would be afraid of success? If you're not grateful for what you have now and in the position you are in now, and you get whatever you thought you were going to have, you know darn good and well it's not going to satisfy you. You're not happy with where you're at now. You're not happy with what you have. You're not going to be happy with a big, beautiful basket of beautiful red apples. And you know that. So that's where one of those excuses comes from is it's like you know that getting what you think you want isn't really going to solve the problem, isn't going to fulfill you like you really want. And you're not desperate at this point in time. It's kind of like you're stuck in you're stuck in your comfortable pain. I'm not going to say you're in major pain. It's just like you're comfortable where you're at. It's like money's not necessarily, you're not motivated by money. So it's not like I've got to go, okay, you're not starving. Therefore, I don't have to go out and pick those apples because I'm not starving to death right now. Only if you were starving to death would you walk out in the rain or in the clouds or on a cloudy day and pick those apples. And you understand I'm talking in metaphors because they show me pictures. So I can only talk in the feeling that I'm getting. So it's kind of like you're not desperate, you're not highly motivated. That's one of the reasons you are kind of paralyzed. It's kind of like I'm not highly motivated. It's like, it's like I have basically there was a word that was here. Basic needs are met. My basic needs are met. That's why going out and picking these apples is kind of like, I'm like not in a big hurry because I'm like everything I have right here is sufficing. I get that. Okay. Encouraged. You have people who are encouraging to, now this is okay. This is a man watching a girl ride her bicycle, and there's training wheels there on the back. So what I'm seeing is like you have people that are cheering you on, trying to get you to go, 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 go without your training wheels. And you're afraid, it's like, I feel like you're afraid to get too far away from home. You're afraid to get too far away from home base. You're afraid to get too far out there because that's out of your comfort zone. But what you don't know is there's someone else down the course that's going to be there to cheer you on and give you water and give you support and everything you need. There's someone that's going to bandage you up if you fall off the bike and scratch your knee up. If your tire gets flat, there's someone down the road that's going to help you with the flat tire. And it's like you kind of imagine all of these these bad things that could happen along the way, but what you don't recognize is there are people on the path that will help you if you fall down, scrape your knee, get a flat tire, need a drink of water, and there will also be people there at the end when you go through the finish line that are going to be as happy for you as can be. So grief. So, okay, so let's think about this. All right. First of all, you're feeling very overwhelmed. You need to, there's a phrase, how do you eat an elephant? You eat it one bite at a time. And I think that's also a reason that you are somewhat paralyzed, is you think of, it's like you're looking at the big picture and all the stuff that has to happen in order. Okay, so this is so funny. So you got this tree out there with all these apples. This is what's going through your head. Oh my God. I got to get up off the couch. I got to put my shoes on. I got to put clothes on. I got to walk to the door. I got to open the door. I got to get my ladder out of the garage. I got to find that bucket someplace. I don't know where my bucket's at to put my apples in. And it's like you have got a billion things lined up of all the shit that you've got to do to go pick those freaking apples off the tree. But you haven't even got your ass off the couch yet. You're just thinking about it. So, you know, it's like if you get up and like usually if you do one thing, it's kind of like, all right, turn some music on the TV. That'll kind of make you feel better. Do one thing that will just make you feel a little bit more motivated, you know? Go out to the mailbox. Forget about the apple tree. Put your shoes on, walk out to the mailbox and get the mail. That's a little bit less daunting. Or just go find the bucket. That's less daunting. Or get the ladder. This is how I feel about my taxes. This is how I feel about my taxes. I get paralyzed when it comes to doing my taxes because I start thinking about all the shit. So what I normally do is I will set a timer on the clock, or set a timer on the microwave, and I'll be like, I'm going to work on this for 30 minutes and then I'm going to stop. I give myself permission to stop after 30 minutes because I can't mentally in my head conquer the whole thing all in one fell swoop. But usually when that timer goes off at 30 minutes, I'm kind of in the middle of it and I've already kind of got myself going. So I'm like, yeah, I'll set it for another 30. I can work on this for another 30 and an hour is pretty good. And then I kind of keep going until I've run out of steam. Take what you need to do in small increments. Don't try to eat the whole damn elephant all at one time. Don't overwhelm yourself with the long list of things that you have to do to get from here to there. That is part of what is paralyzing you. Respectful, differential, courteous, admiring. Let me think. How does that play into your emotions? I feel like you're just like you just have a lot of respect for people that can break things down and not overcomplicate it. I feel like you like to overcomplicate things, and you're like, you have great admiration and respect for people who accomplish the stuff that they want to do because they were able to not get overwhelmed in the bullshit, which you tend to do. You know, everybody has their stuff, and that, okay, fine, that wants to come out. Relieved in the reverse position. Okay, all right, well, basically that just to me tells me that it makes you anxious just thinking about it. That's because you're thinking about the whole thing and not just like little baby increments, you know? Just tell yourself, you know, today, I know that's waiting for me. Today, I'm just going to go find the bucket. Or today, I'm just going to go dig the ladder out of the garage and I'll do something tomorrow. But just do something, you know? Don't just sit on the couch and watch TV and think about it and think about it and think about it, you know? It's just like, do baby steps. I'm like, that's all I can say is baby steps. I feel like we've gotten a lot of blocks kind of in this emotional stuff, but let's just see if there's any other blocks that we can do. Any blocks? Devotion. I feel like that's just saying stay devoted on what you want to do. Keep that candle burning. Don't let it blow out. You know, just let that candle continue to burn inside of you. Eventually, you'll get up and go pick your apples. Do whatever it is that you want to see done in the future. Just don't let the candle burn out. That's what I'm seeing from that one, is do a little bit of something to keep you. If you can't do the whole thing right now, do something to keep the candle from burning out. Do something to keep you excited and keep your head in the game. Just do something to keep the candle from burning out. I don't know if that makes any sense to you. What else are blocks? What else? Anything else from here? I feel like these are the wrong cards to be using right now. All right, there's two. We'll keep those. Okay, all right. Patience. Have patience with yourself. It's not going to be you're not going to be an overnight success. And I feel like you are one of those that have very, very high expectations about yourself. And it's kind of like I feel like you get down on yourself because you strive for you have very high expectations. And you get down on yourself because certain things take time. Nobody's an overnight success. People that look like they were overnight successes, it took them 10 years to be an overnight success. So have patience on your slow journey and stick with the commitment. You know, I'm like, sometimes it is a rocky road to get from beginning to end, but just stay committed to the end journey. You know, like just don't stop halfway in the middle. You know, if you're leaving Indiana and you're going to Florida, don't just stop in Atlanta because you're like, I give up. I don't feel like going to Florida now. You know, it's like you're halfway there. Don't stop now. Keep going, you know. All right. I'm trying to think. Oh, I'm going to use my Ascension cards today for the Scorpios. All right. These would be last words of advice from your higher self over... Man. Okay. Do I want all of these? I want these three because they flipped up. All right. So... And then I'll see if I want any more. Okay. You need to pay attention to your vibrations. One, that's going to help you get where you want to go. And if I have to explain this again, if you're tired and sitting on the couch and doing nothing beneficial for yourself, that's because your vibrations are low. If you get your ass up off the couch and turn the music on and get disco music up and moving, and that's going to raise your vibrations, which is going to make you want to get up, put your shoes on, get the ladder out, get the bucket, and get your apples. You get my drift. Open your psychic senses. This is also, Spirit's always trying to lead you and guide you. So if you're feeling uninspired, ask them for some help. They are probably sending you signs that you are ignoring right and left. Manifestation. You can make anything happen. Sometimes I think you just doubt that possibility. Inner guidance to me also has to do with open your psychic senses. pay attention to your gut feelings, your inside, your vibrations, your soul. Your soul is screaming at you to do something. You know, it's like that's the feeling I'm getting. It's like your soul is just like from the inside screaming at you to do something, and you just kind of keep pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down, pushing it down. Your brain's getting in the way. Quit letting your brain get in the way. All right, let's get one more card here. One more card, one more card, one more card. One more card, one more card for Scorpios on this. Man, I am wore out. I did a lot of readings this morning. This will be my last one. Nurture your physical body. If you are not taking care of your physical body, and that has any way, shape, or form affected your vibrations, I don't know. I'm like, the first thing I'm getting is like, get more exercise, drink more water, do whatever to nurture your physical body. If it's playing disco music on Pandora and dancing around, that's going to do your physical body. If you like yoga or whatever, apparently you're not doing something physically that would help get you moving. Okay. End of story for Scorpios. I will see you guys in the middle of March. Thanks. Bye.